Hi, everyone. We've got a great night of college basketball hoops in store for you tonight. It's a big matchup and some big-time energy in this building, and we're glad to have you with us. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We've got the UConn Huskies and Arizona.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
On the floor for UConn, they've got Martin, and it's Splitter in at the center, filling out the middle. The pass to Keefe. Martin the screen. Day the pass to Splitter. To the paint. To the left side wing. From deep. A shot by Joseph. No good. Now Arizona with it.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as his skill set.
Well, you could pick any team in the NBA and name a Husky that played for him at some point. UConn has had a big impact on the NBA.
I mean, UConn has had a lot of NBA talent pass through their school. I mean, it speaks volumes about how well they are able to develop talent and win championships.
Martin with the bucket.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. Taken away. And they're on the break. Splitter sets a screen. Day kicks to Splitter. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And it's a completely new group for Arizona. Here's Jennings. Freak, he's in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. And it's Landry in at the two-guard position. And for the Huskies, and it's Joseph in at the three slot. Here's Posey. The dish now to Splitter. Pass to Joseph. Launches it. It's hauled in by Arizona.
And, you know, we've seen a lot of great point guards over the years, and Freak is right at the top for me. The things he can do with the ball are special. And he knows how to control the flow of the game, too. He's not only highly skilled, but he's a maestro in orchestration.
And it's really interesting. Controlling tempo and pace is oftentimes something that most point guards don't really learn until they are pros. But Freak understands how important and successful as a point guard on the next level.
Now Jennings following the three-point attempt by Freak. Here's Posey, banked in off the glass. Posey's got his first basket of the night.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Freak dishes to Mitchell, puts it up from 12. Makes a big height bounce and goes in.
You know, it wouldn't be a bad idea to put an extra body on him, get some help when he barrels his way in close. He's such a good finisher. He needs more than one guy to defend him.
Now here's Jennings. He's tightly guarded. There's the feed to Joseph. Offensive rebound. Splitter. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And a wide open look for Freak. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Jennings kicks to Sims. UConn moving that ball around. Here's Splitter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off.
And we welcome you back to college basketball here on 2K Sports as we get ready to get going for the second half of play.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up, and that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Freak in at point guard. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the 5. And for the Huskies, we've got Keefe, and it's Day in at the point guard. Passes to Keefe. Martin the screen. Here's Joseph. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
UConn trails by 3. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Fires from the wing. Splitter, that's good. Splitter's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Huskies. Here's Freak. Arizona with another miss. Day, the pass to Splitter. Knocks down the 3 ball. Splitter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation from the 3.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Pass to Day. Splitter sets a screen. Day kicks to Splitter. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Arizona. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Jacks up a 3. No good. And the Huskies going the other way now. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And UConn leads by 1.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And the shot is good. Freak's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for Arizona. Here is Day. Joseph dishes to Day. It's tipped. They retain possession.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. It's nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Freak. 1:04 left in the second half of basketball. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Jennings. Now Freak.
Move the ball. Stick it to him.
He kicks it to Mitchell. Lewis passes to Freak. Buries it.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it?
Clutch. The Huskies making a switch here. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Day. Again, the miss by the Huskies. And they go to the intentional foul. We've got 28 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. Can't knock it down, and they really needed that one. UConn with the ball. Dishes to Splitter. Count it! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot. Time expires, and we're going to overtime. And we've got more college basketball in store as we get ready now for overtime. What energy. Arizona may get a change here. Freaks checked in.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem when he's on the court. Looking at the game for Freak. He has 9 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
At the line for two.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. Second one is good. We both at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
And nice work at the line. I mean, when the game's this close, you have got to cash in on those opportunities.
Here is Day. And it's going to be two free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And Day drops them both. The game has come down to this.
Ginormous possession here.
What intensity.
And now the crowd really getting into it.
Listen to that.
What is the decibel count in this building?
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
He feeds it to Splitter. Kicks it to Day. Back to Splitter. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Boy, blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making them.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. McGuire kicks to Splitter. Connects! And that shot brings them to within just one. And now we've got the intentional foul. And so the first one is good. He'll stay at the line for one more try. The Huskies making a switch here. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a three-point game.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt. So
Arizona wins it. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this one.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Arizona.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet, Clark, that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Hawkins. He's out there with Hill. Decker is out there with Kaminsky. And it's Evans in at the four-man position. And here's Hill for three. And again, it's Wisconsin with the three.
For three.
And not many people know this, but the Badgers do have one college title in their trophy case. Won the tournament back in 1941. A different time back then, but a title nevertheless.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Lewis against Evans. Shoots from the baseline. Almost, but it rolls out. And for that 1941 title you mentioned, Greg, for the Badgers, it was actually their first invitation to the College Tournament Club.
How about that for a first impression?
Yeah, not bad.
Not too bad at all. Prior to their recent run of success, that was their lone bright spot as a program.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend. And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a four-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal in high school.
The Badgers making a switch here. Lawson against Hawkins.
What are you doing? Stay down.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That's good from Hawkins.
2 shots.
And so Hawkins drills both of them.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch. You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
Here's Freak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And it's 6 points for Freak.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Hawkins is out there with Hill. And it's Wade in at the center, locking down the middle. Hill, no good.
As a player, you always want to be able to answer back, but he just didn't have it in him that time.
And it's Freak missing.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Hill, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
And Wade now top of the key. Pick up by Hill. Here's the dish to Gibson. 11 feet away. It's hauled in by Arizona. Now Freak. He's got 11. Fires the three. Hill with some nice D. Freak's gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. And stolen by Freak. 1:09 left to play in the first half. From the high post. No good. So the Badgers will take it the other way. Hill dishes to Wade. Pass to Conley. Lets it go from deep. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Well, he's building a house with those bricks. I mean, one reason is he keeps trying to force it up when he's defended well. Move the ball, share the sugar.
Now here is Conley. Hill kicks to Hawkins. Kept alive. Here's Wade. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
Freak passes to Lawson. Now the feed to Hollins. Freak kicks to Hollins. Pass to Lawson. Freak dishes to Hollins. Now the pass to Freak. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Freak's got 13 points. And we're through the first half of basketball. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Freak in at point guard. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at center. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Mitchell kicks to Freak. Arizona with another miss.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. So the Badgers will take it the other way.
Something needs to change for them here. I mean, starting the half 0 for 5, that's not going to get it done.
Decker with it. Knocked loose. And here is Lewis. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Freak. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And guys, that's his game. I mean, battling in the paint and cashing in on those second chance opportunities.
And Greg cashing in hard. I mean, man, oh man, he puts an exclamation point on that dunk.
Yes.
Guys, that's the only way he knows how to do it. Soft, I don't even think is in his vocabulary. This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
Making a switch here. 1:29 left here in the second half of the game. Freak, he's in at the point. Mitchell is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Johnson, and it's Lewis in at the center position. Now here's Freak. Shoots from the high post. Again, Arizona. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Arizona.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure effort and hustle.
And the Badgers with some changes. Hill comes in for Walker, and Hawkins subbed in for Payton. 1:06 left to play here in the second half. That is good. And the Arizona lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Hill. Now Arizona with it. Here's Freak. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Freak. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
It's Evans on the wing. Lewis covering. Hill passes to Evans. Hollis Jefferson with the rebound.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Kaminsky, he's checked in for Wisconsin. And now we've got the intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for the Wildcats.
And no problem there in the first free throw. 1-on-1 situation, so he'll get another. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there, and that will add to their lead.
There's 25 seconds left here in the second half. Out of bounds, Arizona takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
23 seconds left in the second half of basketball. And so they foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
Probably impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, far too much work left to be done and not nearly enough time to get it done in.
So Arizona wins it. Such a special moment for the...
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Hi, got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother, this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking and vibing, I love it, freaking and vibing. This freaking and vibing thing you do when you get hot freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
Oh, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but Like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's a plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But, freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know, but it is his future.
This is none of your business. You still
You still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is there's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, Freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do.
Have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to understand.
Would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
I love you too, son. Bye. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk, and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns
Lake Top 5
from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, with the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson. pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick, the Utah Jazz from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft,
Yes, sir. Welcome aboard. Wow. Wow. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you.
He's like my brother. Oh. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
You know, Mama.
Tell her.
Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibrations.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son.
Brr.
All right. You all know why we're here and what we came to do this year. This is only the beginning of a very long season, but Game 1 means just as much as Game 82. Now, we have some new faces here that I really expect to make an impact for us this season. We've already seen flashes of what they can do for us, but I expect all of you to go out there and execute just like we did in camp. Ain't no more excuses. It's time to get serious. If we play our brand of basketball, there's no telling where this team can go. So get out there, get warm, and let's go win this game.
My first NBA game. Can't believe it's finally here. You work your entire life for something, and then when it's right in front of you, it's almost hard to believe. But I'm ready. And now it's time for me to show everybody I belong. And do my best to represent Harlem.
Alarms go off when I enter the building.
Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. This Boston crowd ready to roar in this Eastern Conference matchup for the Celtics. And they're starting off the season playing the 76ers here. Last year was a lopsided affair.
Thinking about the game, but I hope he's able to take a moment to just enjoy this accomplishment.
Well said, and I hope so too. I mean, as a player, you want to stay even-keeled, but it's almost impossible. I mean, there's just so much that you've gone through to reach this point. It has to be emotional.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel and Embiid patrol the paint together inside. Then there's Grant. Then there's Isaiah Cannon. And it's Sampson in at the 2. And last year, quite a rookie campaign for Nerlens Noel. He had the ACL injury he sustained in college. Missed his first full season with the Sixers. And like you've talked about, you know, he came back and really, with a flourish, made a mark his first year in the league.
And Kevin, a lot of people wondered, how would he bounce back from that knee? And I'd have to say it was pretty good. I mean, he finished third in the voting for Rookie of the Year.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Cannon dishes to Noel.
Well, let's take a look at where Boston ended up, Kevin, last year in the league rankings. 4th in assists, 8th in steals. And they were one of the top 10 teams in the league at scoring points off turnovers. I'd call them a very opportunistic team.
And from those assist numbers, you can see this was a very unselfish team. Their passing was really infectious and made them a tough team to defend.
And he can't hit the second. Embiid. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Letting a guy sneak by for a putback off a free throw, that is inexcusable.
Here's Freak. A three-pointer, no good.
And, you know, getting back to Nerlens Noel, if it weren't for the ACL tear, he may have been the first player drafted in 2K13. His 8 rebounds and nearly 2 blocks a game as a rookie show he has the talent.
And one thing to note about Nerlens Noel, last season, he was a thief. He averaged almost 2 steals a game as a rookie center. That tells me he has more than just quickness and length, guys. He has great anticipation and still one of the best motors I have ever seen.
Well, last year for the Celtics, they weren't exactly world beaters at home. Still good enough, though, to get the job done.
Yeah, just a game over 500 here in Boston. Not great, but at least it was over 500 for a young up-and-coming team.
The Celtics shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
And, you know, for the Celtics at home, they were able to get wins by playing tough defense in front of their rabid fans. Their offense virtually the same as when they were on the road. The defense was the difference at home.
And he sinks the second.
And as you said with the Celtics, it was the D at home that helped them get wins here. They'll want to be better than one game over 500 this season to get back into the postseason.
From deep three-point range, the shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. Grant kicks to Cannon. Drains the three-pointer. Cannon's got 5 points so far.
A good open look, and he splashes home the three.
35 seconds left in the first. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. He kicks it to Noel. It's stolen by Johnson. He feeds it to Freak from deep. And it's Noel with the rebound. Philadelphia.